Greetings, peace, and blessings. This is Asafo, the Honorable One, Haki Shukwame here. Thank you all for tuning in, You're tuning in with the Honorable Asafo and the Success Scholar here. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. Just want to give a quick presentation, if you will, or I want to mention to the listening audience that um, we recently had a very successful African American Authors Expo in the Baltimore, Maryland area, in the Timonium area to be specific. And it was a tremendous, amazing, life-changing and transformative, empowering event. Empowering beginning last Thursday when we had Dr. George Frazier in the Bowie area. We actually had dinner with him, which was an awesome opportunity to just get a little bit more time to one of the world's most premier African American empowerment scholars who has contributed to the growth and development of millions of tens of thousands and perhaps even hundreds of thousands of African Americans in business success. And so it's just an awesome opportunity for me to be directly connected and to be in a book with Dr. Frazier was a tremendous opportunity. It is a tremendous opportunity that I do not take lightly, understanding his background, his work as I do, and appreciating all of the great writers and speakers and teachers that we have had throughout our history. And so I have chosen wisely to work with many and plenty and all of them. And so this is where my evolution comes in, my wisdom to know who's working efficiently and effectively to empower our community, to empower us to think differently, and to take action towards our goals, towards our mission for freedom. And so we need those sharp thinking, reading teachers in our circle to bring some of the best plans. And so this Authors Expo, the sixth annual Authors Expo. Now I know that some people had, they said it was lightly attended, but let me just mention that we did a tremendous, and for those who know how I get down with my promotions and marketing, you know that we got around very efficient and effectively within the Baltimore area. And so now it's like, we are, I'm paying attention to who show up where, because we need to get the right knowledge in it, like a factory, the right knowledge at the right times. And so you have to be free enough to get to that information, and conscious enough to show up at the right places. Now, I know some people went to see Straight Outta Compton. Well, some of you, as you would hear my local radio commercials on 1010 if you listen, I say you are straight out of luck, but now we need to get straight out of debt. That's what, the direction I'm going in, and I hope that you all will be wise enough. I'm not playing, that you'll be wise enough to recognize and the work that I've done, and I hope that you're paying attention to my various social media, either my Facebook, my Instagram, Success Scholar on Instagram, Hakishiko Ami on Facebook, or my LinkedIn accounts. You can look, I have two LinkedIn, two Facebooks, and one Instagram. So I'm kind of posting on those a lot. But and of course, you can get my book, Mission Unstoppable: Extraordinary Stories of Failure's Blessings, from my website, successscholarhaki.com, successscholarhaki.com, because I am not a success scholar, I am the success scholar. And so, yeah, so I know people went to see Straight Out Compton, but definitely check out my social media. Uh, so currently, yeah, the event was awesome with Dr. George Frazier. We had him here for dinner on Thursday, and then Friday had mad interviews. He was on Fox News, and and we were on 1010, and we did some things on 88.9 FM Morgan State Radio. So that was just a tremendous blessing. Then we had the breakfast with Dr. Frazier, and then Brother Bob Lott came down from Philadelphia, Sister Malika, and Sister Precious from New York. So Malika Tamu Cooper, who does the all the locks conferences all over the country. I know for sure. I just say country, and of course, my queen was the president. And so it was just a phenomenal weekend. And shout out to my father as well as my aunt who came through. So I'd like to thank them. Yes, it's good to have your family. Yes, that comes out to support you when you need them. And so I'm just very grateful to have a decent father, and a decent aunt that comes out to support me at the proper times. And so, with that being said, brothers and sisters, definitely I don't have a copy of my book right here, but I'm currently reading Iwa, A Warrior's Character by Brother Baruti down in Atlanta. We need that right now, especially in Atlanta. I'm not going to say much about that, but many of the people know I have a diverse background in many different organizations, and some people may not like my previous affiliations. Yes, I've affiliated with some different types of people over the years, and so I'm a unique brother, but God is good, and I'm continuing to make progress on every level. And so, with that being said, I'm heading on Monday to Orlando to the Blacks in Governments Conference, which is going to be an awesome, tremendous opportunity to connect with some Black people in government, uh, and to work with them, and to really just get some good feedback on what they see in government. And it's just going to be an awesome, tremendous opportunity to connect with them on different levels. And I as well am I just was selected to be a speaker in a featured author at the Congressional Black Caucus Weekend. How about that? Yes. So that's kind of like turning the page, turning the page, turning the corner, you know, just really stepping things up and connecting on a national level. Uh, and that's what happens when you lay the groundwork. And I can honestly say that we have I certainly have tremendously laid the groundwork. We're all within the DMV area for some amazing, empowering events and operations. And so that is what's going on. But definitely look forward to next year. Um, so we're hanging out with, hopefully she'll be back. Jan Gay, the former wife of Marvin Gaye. Nikki Wood was in town, and of course Dr. George C. Frazier. It was just a phenomenal opportunity to build and organize and continue to share the knowledge that I've built. And I did speak on the panel there, so I know some people only say they only heard 10 minutes of me over the years, but it's coming. I have a few DVDs that I've done, 45 minutes, and I know I did one for like hour, a couple different things that are floating around. So where I do a formal presentation where I, kind of, you know, drop some serious stuff, some Amos Wilson scholastic black man stuff. So I hope you all will continue to check that out. Oh yeah, the Vegan Soul Fest too. Check that out. So without further ado, I'm gonna close with that. Check out my websites. Give me a call 410-209-9687. My email haki.ammi@yahoo.com. So keep tuning in there, listening. Peace.